So welcome back everybody to episode 8. I just wanted to start this episode off by quickly taming up this Carno that we saw at the end of the last episode. So the plan for today is I'm going to get these two Carnos, because I've still got the other one on me, all tamed up, and then we're going to get back to base and start the breeding process all over again from scratch, so we can get up a good Carno, good enough to go run some caves. Alright, hold on, let me get a magnifying glass. Yeah, one more should do. Number 6. Reload. And down you go. Cool. Let's get back to base, and then I'll probably run you guys through the whole process for breeding. Just because I imagine there'll be 1 or 2 people to stumble across my video who have literally got no idea what's going on. And I believe I can explain it pretty well. I think I need one more bit of prime. So there's 2 caves I believe I want to hit today. Lovely. I want to hit the cave by the south zones, and then I want to hit the cave over in the west. Is it west zone? I can't remember exactly where this thing is. I don't believe it's over there. There's this little island. I think it's just called the Lava Cave, because it's just got loads of lava in it. It's full of onyx. It's a right nightmare. There's a red drop up here. I'll go get that. But yeah, I want to get them 2 caves done, and hopefully enough we can find an otter that's got a good enough level, so that its weight is good enough that we can make multiple trips. Because essentially I want to be getting like about 5 or so artifacts per trip, just so then we're not having to make tons of runs, and because the caves are very difficult. So I just want a spyglass at Argy. Or 10. Meh. Still on the hunt for black pearls, but hopefully enough, if I can't find any more trilobites, we should be able to go into the ocean and go and get them by killing off a alpha. Sorry, I'm still looking for that Uteranus. Any good level Carnos? Because, speak now or forever hold your peace. Can't spyglass that other one. Is it 55 here? I'm just got a random Megatherium. Okay, let's go get this drop, and then we'll head back. I believe I don't know whether that Carno's drop prime. We'll probably go get an Argy for. Oh, it's got a ring. These are the best drops in the game. The random drops that spawn. These are the best ones. Ooh, I am unbelievably happy about that, because I might be able to get a crafting skill bonus on that, and it might be juicy. It won't be tons of extra damage, but it might be a little bit. So that's very, very good. Because if I'm doing 100 if I'm doing 32 damage per pellet now, just think about how much, think about how much a 200% shotgun will do. That'll do, like, what did I say, 32? So that will do 40, sorry, not 40, 62. My words are fumbling really bad. It will do 64 damage per pellet that hits a creature. Not accounting for headshot damage if it does have a headshot hitbox. But that is very, very good, obviously. So if I can get a shotgun, and then I can crafting skill the blueprint. So essentially you use a mind wipe tonic, and then you pump all your skills into crafting skill. This one right here, and it increases the quality of the blueprint by a percentage. You can get 0 on it, so like I could craft it up and I could get like literally nothing, but the higher your crafting skill, the better odds there are of this having a higher percentage. I don't know like the multipliers, but I believe if I put every point I had into crafting skill, I might be able to get somewhere near, I want to say from experience, I want to say around about 160 to 180% on that, which is very, very good, especially for how cheap it is, because that means it's easily repaired. The Dunkley saddle it was also pretty nice, because I do want to get one of these for the oil at the bottom of the ocean, because I'm sick of travelling all the way up north to get it. I'd rather just tame a Dunkley and do it in the ocean. It's a little bit easier. But yeah, that is very, very good. Right, I'm going to get this guy tamed up, and then we'll head back to base and get this breeding process started. So I'll meet you guys there. See you in a minute. Bye bye. So in the last clip, we went off and we tamed this Carno behind me. This green one there, the level 215. And, oh, balls. Well, we're starting this section off strong. Right, where's the male? So in the last clip, we went off and we tamed that level 215 male. Since then, I've combined, bred it up with the other Carno we had, and gotten a level, the same stats on a female. Okay, sorry, I'm just a bit fried. I'm just trying to reorganise my base. So the plan now is to merge this Carno's stats with that Carno's, and I'm going to run you through how the breeding process works. So, in layman's terms, the way breeding works in ARK is you get a male and a female creature, you breed them together, and then the baby gets a mix of either stat. So it may have 3 stats from the male, 3 stats from the female. It may have like 4 stats from the male, 2 stats from the female, etc., etc. And by breeding them, you can keep breeding them until you get the desired stats you need. So, for instance, I need this Carno's, I believe it's the health, the melee, and for this I need the melee and the, sorry, not the health and the melee, the health and the stamina, and then for this one I need the melee and the weight, because I don't really have a good weight stat. Well, it doesn't suck, but it's not great. And hold on. And then once we've got them, we can go and run these caves. So I'll bring you back once this Carno is all tamed up, all raised up, and then we can start the breeding process, and also I'll organise my base. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. Bye bye. Okay, so we've got the Carno's breeding. I reorganised everything. Now we just need this Carno's health and this Carno's weight melee, and this Carno's stamina. The other stats don't really matter, because oxygen we don't need because we're not using it in the water, and food, I mean, like, both of these have got a pretty solid food stat. It's not really like the end of the world if we don't get the high one. And as the what's the term? Observant of you will have noticed, I did get another mutation. I got this pink mutation on my melee stat. So my melee went from 331 up to 346, and that's how much you get from one mutation on an Argy. So with mutations, not only do you get a stat increase, you also get a random colour. Now the colour can be on a region, so each dino has 6 regions, but not all dinosaurs use those regions. So I believe Argies have like 5. And if you don't get a colour, like an obvious colour, it's probably just on a region that they don't use. So I merged those two stats and the colours together, because again, like with breeding the stats, you don't always get the stat, like the stats you want. So with the colours it's the same, so you don't always get the same colours from like the parents breeding if they are different colours, because all my Argies are the same stats, same colours. I basically just get clones of them every single time. So I bred these two up until I got an Argy with both the colours and the stats. So this will be our new flying mount. I did get a little more eggs. I think these are all just, yeah, I could drop these down. And I also plan to breed up the Daedons, because actually it turns out that the um, is it over here? Yeah, this Daedon here has actually a really good health stat. Yeah, that's higher than any of the other ones I got. I believe also the melee is better. Yes, the health is higher than that. Stam. This has got best stam, best food. Um, this one I believe is useless. Uh, yeah, and I'm pretty sure this one has the better weight as well. So I'll be able to breed up this Daedon with this one for the stamina, and then breed them with this one for the melee, the weight, and the health. Wait, then what do I need? Yeah, I need the food from that one. Okay, so I'll get a female with those stats and breed up with the Daedons, but Daedon breeding takes a long time. So whilst these eggs are doing their thing, I'll probably only do 1k today. I'm putting my shotgun in here because in the last episode we found this. So what I want to do is I'm gonna go up north, grab some polymer to use and craft this. I think that'll be our next job. I don't think I'll use a mind wipe because it's not a very good blueprint and I don't really have the stuff for it. So I will catch you guys once I've got the stuff to make the shotgun. That's some interesting lore, but I made a terrible, terrible mistake because I didn't bring my fur with me. Um, yeah, it's actually interesting she says that because Diplodocus used to actually have a platform saddle, I believe, until they got rid of it. Um, I believe you can only fit like a handful of saddles, like structures on it, but it definitely existed at one point. Um, honestly, like it, I mean, I don't dislike the creature itself. Like, I think it's an alright model. I think it's, unique in how it works. But Diplos kind of suck. I mean, they just aren't very useful in most situations. I mean, I don't remember the last time somebody went out of their way to tame a Diplo. They just aren't very good. They aren't very useful. They aren't very. Oh, they're annoying to tame for a start, but I just can't remember the last time I tamed one. Anyway, I'm about halfway with the polymer. I'm probably just going to keep looking, so I'll see you back at base. Okay, so we're now back at base, and as you can see behind me, the Carno egg is hatched. How's this baby Argy doing before I think about it? Yeah, you might want to eat that bub, because I kind of want to use that at some point this playthrough. Uh, if I can imprint, okay. I've got no idea why I'm checking this. I can't remember the stats, but I think it's looking pretty promising. 'Cause I kind of want to use that at some point this playthrough. If I can imprint. Okay. I think it's looking pretty promising. 'Cause I can't remember the stats, but I think it's looking pretty promising. 'Cause I kind of want to use that at some point this playthrough. I've got no idea why I'm checking this. I can't remember the stats, but I think it looking pretty promising. let's pick you up, because I mean, now that because this thing's a female, I can chuck it in the place of the other one, and then we've got some of the stats down, so then we're just looking for one of them. Oh, and another egg. So, let's have a look-see. Okay, so we've got the health, we've got the stamina, we've got the weight, and we've got the melee. Okay, yeah, so this is a perfect example of stat combination. So these are the 4 desired stats that we wanted from these 2 parents. As you can see, it's got 2 of the stats from the parent, from the male parent, and 2 stats from the female parent. I believe it's also got this Carno's oxygen and the other Carno's food. So yeah, this is very ideal. If you're after like getting a higher level, then breed in like the higher food stat and the higher oxygen stat, and hell, even the higher speed stat if you wanted to. But I'm just going for the stats I need for now because, well, not for now, but just in this entire series in general, because it's not really something I need to worry about. I should probably get you some food, and I should also grab a little bit more gasoline. I desperately need to go on an oil run and go and get some more of that. Chuck this on to that. So I think I got some raw meat inside the trough. I can convert that into cooked meat, and then it stacks a little bit higher, and I think it takes a little bit longer to spoil. Oh no, I don't know. Well, I've decided that this episode is dragging on, so we'll just do the breeding process and crafting up some better weapons, and I think that'll do us for today, because I think that otherwise this video is going to drag on too long, and I seem to, I don't know, I think that longer videos have their place, but I don't think people are enjoying them as much, so I'm trying to shorten them, and I'm also gonna try and make up some more scuba gear so then we can go and go scuba diving in one of the next episodes after we get either a shark or a Spino. But here we go. We are going to craft one of these. I'm super happy about that. I mean, yeah, it's not completely OP, but it's still better than what I've got, and I'm more than happy. And I made a couple extra cryopods if you didn't realise. Boom. Boom. Yeah, there we go. I might chuck a couple of points into my crafting skill stat, because I'm really not using a lot of my points for anything else that's useful. Cool, that's awesome. I'm gonna go find something to use this on. There may not be anything actually. What have we got? This is the emptiest I've seen the redwoods in a minute. I don't think I've got the range on this thing to even hit anything. Huh. It's quiet, and I know this is gonna sound dead cringe, but okay. So cringe avoided. My disk space was full. I ran out of room to record. Does about 41 damage per shot. This per pellet. This thing does. So it is very very good. So I think that I'm going to finish up breeding up these Carnos off cam, and I think overall it has been a very successful video. Yeah, no. You have to get up a lot earlier in the morning to kill me, Dire Bear. Wait, what? Why wasn't my reload animation was bugged? I really hope they add some like more weapons and more weapon attachments and more customization in the next game, in either Ark Survival Ascended or Ark Survival 2, Ark 2, whatever it's called. Anything good? Nope. The reason I'm shooting these guys is because baby creatures give a lot of XP, so they are useful. I mean, even though it's a bit dark, yeah. Anyway, I believe that's going to do it, because we've ran out of time. So next episode will be caves, I promise. but I know that caves can be kind of boring. I think we did a good amount of progression in this video. I think we got some stuff done. Hopefully I can find some good level sharks, but I think episode 10 probably won't come out until we can tame it. I think I am going to go for a shark. I'm going to full commit, go for a shark, because they are useful for the water cave, and then if we can't find a Mosa, at least I've got that. So, thank you everybody for watching. Honest to God, the support in these last handful of videos has been utterly amazing, and I just want to thank every single one, not just the people like who found my channel randomly, but you guys who know me in real life and have been there watching them and helping me get the views up and liking. It's honestly, I can't really express my words very well in person, so thank you everybody. It's honestly, it's really appreciated. Um, Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed and you're new. No pressure otherwise. I think that'll do me for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is me signing out. Bye bye.